Welcome back to the pod you're looking for. I'm Josh, and this is Sam. And Elphaba and Nemo are gone. They are gone. The old is gone.
We dropped the drip. We shed the skin. Back at it.
I feel like myself again, dude.
I know, dude. It feels a little...
I missed something, but I do feel like myself again. So
yes.
We're back.
Yeah.
We are so back.
And feel pretty good.
We need to jump right into things today. If you have not seen it yet, go watch it and come back. The first 5 minutes of Stranger Things just dropped.
Officially. This isn't a leak. This
No.
is an official drop.
Official drop. First 5 minutes. First episode.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go watch it. We just rewatched it together now so we could be fully prepped. Wow, man.
This is initial reaction? This is going to be big. It's going to be big. What do you think?
Huge.
What are you thinking?
Dude, well, I just said it to you, but the playoff of Alien in the way of doing those things where they like implant something in somebody else makes me so uncomfortable. Makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But so many mind-blowing things.
Yes.
Vecna's been there all along.
Quite a few
Vecna's
reveals.
been behind everything all along. He sent Will back himself.
Right. Will didn't necessarily get naturally found by Joyce and Hopper. It was almost like Vecna planted him there.
I saw something like a week ago that said the Duffer Brothers had said that their plan was with these seasons to explain everything. Mm-hmm. Like, the questions that you have about everything will be explained by the end of it.
Right.
And I feel like that just tackled a big thing right off the rip.
Yes.
Wow.
Created more questions. Those are the best kinds of reveals.
Yes.
Create more questions, but also answer quite a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Vecna's always been there. And Will being back in the real world might not be the best thing. Sounds like he's been a puppet for a couple of years, whether he knew it or not. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure he didn't.
What do you think he was putting in him?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
So uncomfortable.
Well, like, I don't know, because I think back to, like, the end of season 1 when he vomits up the slug that turns into the Demodog or whatever. You know? So, like, was he just...
I totally forgot
Was
that
he just, like, implanting, like, baby Demogorgons?
Maybe.
In Will?
So that he's got them indisposed?
Yeah, so that he almost, like, had stuff to bring back to, like, try and, like, merge the two worlds or something? I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what that is.
Dude,
I'm sure we'll figure it out.
That's, like, mind-blowing, though. Like, it makes sense in a way, but the fact of knowing that it's not like he escaped Vecna originally, but this has just been part of a whole process makes this so much cooler.
Vecna put him there, and then you think about all the times, like, the lights lit up in Joyce's house when she was looking for Will. Like, Will likely, if he was hiding the whole time, or being held captive by Vecna, would not have known to do that. Like, and also you think about how the entire Upside Down is frozen in the day Will was taken. And so, like, Joyce putting up the lights a couple days later would not have translated into the Upside Down, right? Because it's frozen. And so I think, well, I mean, maybe there would have been, like, light for Will to meddle with, like in season 4. But at the same time, if Will's hiding the whole time or held captive, you have to think then maybe Will wasn't communicating with Joyce at all. Vecna was leading Joyce to Will. And then that's why every time Will communicates through the lights and Vecna finally, and Joyce finally breaks through and hears Will, that's why there's always a Demogorgon chasing him, or you hear, like, the Demogorgon chasing him and he's screaming and this and that. Like, every time, like, it sounds like he's, like, free for a second and then there's something, like, after him. It's probably because he was just, like, with Vecna the whole time. And Vecna was, like, saying, you know, here's your son, come and get him, type. Which is interesting, dude. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think Will has obviously willingly been Vecna's dog, but it sounds like that's been the case for 5 seasons.
Didn't even know.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing about Stranger Things is the continuity from season 1, that they have so many things that, like, every time that it's in there, there's a reason it's in there.
Right.
Every single thing.
Careful.
And so many times, like you just said, things in season 1, things in season 2 that are all coming together now that, like, there was no other reason to put it in unless they had the vision that this was going to happen now.
Yeah.
You know?
So carefully and meticulously laid out.
Yes.
Very, like, people can say this and that about... Also, can we dispel this? Like, even I think we've made jokes about the wait between seasons for Stranger Things. It's exhausting. I mean, most shows take a year. Like, I think about how fast, like, things like The Office or Breaking Bad, shows that are consistent and were top level from beginning to end, like, they didn't take this long. At the same time, though, this is, like, a very unique story that, like, I would hate to see screwed up. And if we're being totally real, like, I don't think there's... People are saying, oh, the cast, the kids are 34 playing. I really don't think any of the kids, like, now even being grown up, look that old. Like, they still look passably like kids young. That would be in high school. So I feel like it's okay. I feel like people are overblowing it.
I agree.
Like I feel like it's all right that you've taken this long to tell a story that won't fall flat like your Game of Thrones or your other shows that like kind of like make it to the end and then just have no story to tell anymore. You know what I mean? And just wrap it up to wrap it up. Like I appreciate that this show likely is going to go down as a top 3 show for probably both of us just because they took the time to map it out the way
Perfectly.
it should be,
Yes. How many times do you see in shows where they just want to keep running it and going and going? They always have to invent some bigger bad. Oh, even though you thought this was the big guy, all along it was this guy.
Yeah.
Right? And I hate that.
Yes.
And I love the fact that you can just tell with Stranger Things that 5 seasons was always in their head.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
And Vecna was always the top of the pyramid. Mm-hmm. Like, always.
Yeah.
And, like, everything was building to that. This does not feel forced at all. And not that it is, but, like, it just doesn't even feel that way. And, I don't know. It just makes it so much cooler when you can see all of the interweaving stories and narratives and things connecting. It's so cool.
Right. It's going to be great, dude. We will be seated, as always.
Oh, man. Dude, we're like 3 weeks away.
I'm very excited. Like, you and I have gone to movies and stuff together. I don't think we've sat down and, like, watched a show together. Yeah, and what better time to start? This is going to be very good.
3 weeks from today, we'll be recording our
reactions.
A reaction to the first part.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Wow, dude.
That is so sick.
It's going to be something. I'm excited.
You know what's cool, too, is I think that's probably the show that most people personally, or, like, not even show, but, like, thing that most people that we know personally actually do watch and would probably want to watch our reaction to.
I agree. You know?
So,
do we film our reaction to any of it in any capacity? Because we don't know the big moments to look out for, but I feel like there's got to be a way to capture it somehow. You and I have never reacted to like a full-length thing, but I feel like we should. I don't know.
There's got to be something.
On the other hand, I'd love to see the finale if it's in theaters, but also it's New Year's, so it's almost like, do you just like stay home and record your reaction and post it up there?
Dude, we might need to do something.
We might have to do that.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
I would almost just do that for the two of us, just like have that.
I know.
Because you react to this once, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. It's going to be big. I'm excited.
Do you know what I almost did, though, if I can say? Mm-hmm. I almost did that the other night with the last World Series game. Anyway, I almost put my camera up to video the last half inning. Like, really? I literally almost did. Just so I could be like, man, this would be cool to have on tape forever. And I'm so glad I did not. Anyway, you can check that. But, yeah. Man, dude. But it is funny.
Did Sage send you any pictures that night?
No. What was she thinking?
She sent me a picture of or she might have just showed me. I'm trying to remember. Dude, I was so crushed that night. I felt so bad. It was so rough.
I know you've been there.
Yes.
So maybe this is like a personal healing time for you to tell me what you did.
No, I want this to be for you.
Well, yeah, right, but you can kind of coach me through this.
I've just settled into my pain and bitterness. I want to help dig you out of yours.
I turned the TV off almost instantly.
Of course, because there's no point.
But then I had to be up early the next morning. I just couldn't do it, though, and I just sat there. Like, dude, I kid you not, no phone, no scrolling, no nothing. I was just sitting there just, like, staring at the wall, like...
That makes me sad, dude. It shouldn't have been like that.
It's unbelievable. You had the same thing, too. Like, it's not the fact that we both... Because I've watched it one time with you and seen it happen live, that, like, it's one thing to lose the end. Mm-hmm. It's another thing to lose when you're, like, a couple feet away from something.
Yes.
Like actually, literally a couple feet away from something. And for us, it was an inch or two.
Mm-hmm.
It's just insane. I mean, you had
Painful.
the same thing. I remember when you were in overtime with the Chiefs a couple years ago.
It's just awful, dude.
It was like, if you got one more first down, like, you win that game. You know what I'm saying?
Lifelong 49ers fan, and it's just been NFC Championship loss or Super Bowl loss for the last 5 years. And then the Yankees last year, and then the Knicks even in the conference finals. Yeah. And they freaking screwed it up.
But you know what I mean, though? Like, the Yankees won last year, like, they just had it lost the whole time. Pretty much.
There was no chance from the start.
Yes. But it's another thing when you're, like, in it until the very end, and you're like, oh my gosh. Like, we did all the work. You know when they say, like, you got to build a championship caliber team? Mm-hmm. Like, we did. Like, we actually did, because if one little thing changed, we won.
I'm here to tell you the real winner didn't win.
What are you going to do?
The real winner didn't win.
What are you going to do? Okay.
No, but Sage took some picture of me, like that night, like before, even before it was over. I think it was the seventh inning. Like, I was on my knees in her living room with my head in my hands. I was like, sorry.
I was too.
I was in torment for you. I was like, please do something.
Thanks.
Gosh, dude.
Yeah, something else. Thank you, Jeff Hoffman.
Oh, buddy.
Anyway, In other news,
Most Wanted.
Little galactic transmission time, dude.
All right, continuing on, onward and upward.
Yes, this is not even a movie thing, really, and not that we're much of video game guys for this either. But we just had to mention it because of how like comical it's getting at this point. GTA 6 has been delayed again.
Dude, how do you even like justify this at this point? Honestly, give us a broken game.
I'm not saying that.
I am.
But like at a certain point, I would rather them just say, "Hey, look, it's going to be 2 extra years again." But like it is no matter what coming out this day.
Right. Definitely.
How does this keep happening? It's like every time we get half a year away. Like before, it was like a year. Every time you get a year away, it was like just another year. Year. Now it's like we're 6 months away. Hey, how about one more 6 month period?
Dude.
And then how about another year?
Yes.
How about another 6 month period though? It's insane. It was like I am old enough to remember when this came out before GTA 6 thing from like 4 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we are.
People were making the joke during COVID.
Yeah, and now people are like, we're getting Spider-Man. We got Spider-Man like 1, 2, 3, and 4 all before GTA 6, and it's like, yeah, we are.
I remember we got Andrew and Toby in the MCU before GTA 6. I remember those jokes.
Yep.
It's insane, dude. It's really absurd.
Here we are.
And hey, does the game look like the best thing that's ever been created? Yes, it does. Like it looks very good, but I'm starting to think it's fake.
It's getting a little comical.
I'm starting to think it's fake.
It's hilarious. It really is.
Somebody in a comment section was like, "Is it possible that this is just like a social experiment, so that like, they're trying to like see what happens when like the male population in their like 20s and 30s like has like a reason to just keep going on?
Yes.
Like just keep giving them a reason to hope and just keep extending it out.
Wow.
This is like a hope social experiment.
My story of hope.
My story of hope.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I just don't know,
That is
dude.
funny. Imagine the whole thing was just all along. There was no game.
No GTA.
No script.
No. Script didn't even begin. Didn't even write the script. But in the meantime, while we wait for GTA 6,
What you got?
just in time for the hee holidays, we got a Michael Jackson trailer.
Holidays.
We got Michael, the first trailer for Michael. And in a world where you and I both mutually believe that biopics are an overdone format in cinema, I believe that this is one that
This is the top.
Probably should be told.
This is the top. Yeah.
Yeah, this feels like the Avengers level event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you see Miles Teller?
I did. Why does everybody? Can I ask why everybody has a big nose in this movie?
Why did he look so fake?
I don't know, dude. His hair was like it looked like a Lego piece or something. Yeah, I don't know.
So
dude.
funny.
It looks very good.
Yeah.
In the one shot we got of is it Jafar Jackson playing Michael? His nephew.
Yep.
His actual like biological nephew. I don't necessarily know if he looked too much like him in that shot.
Okay.
But also, it's not going to get perfect. Michael
Yeah.
Jackson was very unique looking. So it wasn't going to be perfect unless you had a lot of prosthetics or CGI, which people complain about for either. So I think the relation, like the fact that they're actually like there's a biological connection there, that's very
Makes
cool.
it cool.
Never
Yeah.
been done before. And gosh, just like
I think the casting's great, dude.
yeah, it just seems like it's a great, and they're only focusing on a certain period of his life, like his like peak time in his career. So I mean, it's going to be a very good movie.
Yeah.
I think whether you feel one way or another about Michael Jackson towards the end of his life, and whether there's any truth to some of the stuff that's been floated around about him in his later years, I think that like that period of his life is a very intriguing story to tell, and it translates very well into a movie. And I think it's going to be a hit. That might be the first biopic. Has there been a biopic to cross $1 billion yet? Did Bohemian Rhapsody?
Probably did.
If that didn't, I think Michael might be the first.
I don't remember.
Did Elvis?
No, I don't think so.
No.
We'll have to do a fact check later. You'll get that. You'll get on that. Okay.
Get on that.
Yeah.
I think if Bohemian Rhapsody hadn't, I think Michael probably will be the first biopic to cross.
A lot of people got to see that.
Yeah.
Did you hear even what they're going to do with the ending?
No.
They're going to show like the reality of where Michael actually went when he faked his death. They're going to show him down at the island in like Puerto Rico area or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That's okay. Just kicking back in a lawn chair.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they said.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. So we're very excited for Michael.
Yeah.
I think we'll both be
coming out like April 23rd or something.
Yeah, towards the end of
April.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That'll be a great one.
In other news of movies that came out and maybe doing well, one movie that you and I both kind of dogged a little bit, and I'm fine that we dogged it. Like, I'm not gonna try and like retract that at all. But the Predator Badlands movie, I just wanted to highlight this in case we've got any fans. Right now has a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Are you serious?
It's dead serious audience score.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, audience score. What is the critic?
It's like 90.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. It is.
I gotta look into this.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It is, and most of the people I follow have been giving this at least like a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
No kidding.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know what it's at now. Check. Are you checking? No.
Yeah, sure. I'll check.
It's yeah, but dude, I just wanted to highlight that, and I don't know if that's one that I'm gonna end up seeing in theaters, but it's definitely one I'll probably end up going back through at the end of the year. Then,
because you've seen a couple of the Predators, right? You've seen a couple of those movies, and are you a fan or no?
I'm not really, man. I don't know. I just find it kind of hard to. I don't know.
Right.
There's nothing there for me that much like kind of gets me all juiced up. What you got?
Yeah, for some reason my Wi-Fi's not.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
I believe
we don't care that much.
No, I believe you.
But anyway, so any fans out there? I mean, I guess maybe I'll check it out. But
yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know.
That's sweet. Who knew?
Who knew? But that was like the one that we said out.
One's got to go. That's
One's
the one.
Gotta go. That was it.
That is the one.
Yep.
Wow. All
right.
Saving the Predator franchise.
That's right, dude. In other movie news, because what else would we talk about? Zach Krieger has started working on an Aunt Gladys prequel movie to Weapons, which I know is news that a lot of people are excited to hear, because that was like the main critique I heard from people that liked the movie.
Yeah,
was that they wished that there was more lore done on Aunt Gladys, and that if they were going to revisit this, they needed to see a prequel. Which I will say, I know this is obvious, but like she is the main thing that makes that movie interesting. So if you're gonna do something else with it, totally cool. Now, for me, wasn't a big Weapons guy, so do I care? Not really.
Did you get the impression, despite not really liking the movie, that there is more story to tell there? That valid story
for her? Yeah, I think you could tell it.
Okay,
it's the same type of deal with the grandma from Conjuring, where it's like they show all the background, but like she's the same type of weird, like she's got some spirits going on.
Hard to look
she's
at
done stuff, yeah, but like you have no idea anything.
Yeah.
You just know she's got this goal now. You have no idea where she came from, nothing. So.
Okay. Huh.
Anyway, yeah.
There you go.
Guess that's coming too.
Seeded.
Yeah. But the biggest news of them all, dude. 2027, we get in a Cocomelon movie.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh, gosh.
They're making a movie out of anything now, aren't they? What is the concept of Cocomelon?
Dude, the only thing I was thinking about is the people that would want to go see that are probably not even born yet. No?
That's a good point. That's interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
The target audience is not even born yet.
Wow.
Right?
First movie to be made for an audience that isn't born yet. Wow. Wow.
Huh. Yeah. I saw that today.
Are we going to that?
Yeah.
Cocomelon
premiere?
Is this going to be like a Minecraft movie where there's like like Gen Z guys like showing up with like pizza and suits?
That would be funny.
They're sitting down for the Cocomelon movie.
Can you imagine if it was the Cocomelon movie advertised as like one thing, and then you like, or like, I don't know,
horror,
it's like horrible, something
like
crazy.
A slasher?
Yeah, it's like the first half is exactly what you'd expect, and then like
that's so funny.
Drastic twist.
That would be something.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Huh?
We're getting Bluey.
27.
Wow.
As if it wasn't loaded enough.
Dude, add in Cocomelon, a little sprinkle of Cocomelon, and you cannot go wrong.
Wow.
Can't go wrong.
There you go, Cocomelon.
That's
movie.
right.
Gosh, they should have squeezed that in with the Simpsons and the Minecraft. Is that the same thing?
There are so many bad movies, man. What in the world? Why is there a market for movies like that? Am I being delusional?
Like the Simpsons movie?
I mean, I'm not going to challenge Cocomelon, I guess, because they've got like 100 and whatever, 1,000
right,
or a million.
That'll rake in quite a bit.
Probably. But like at the same time, like how many of these movies, like who is thinking I need to go see the Cocomelon movie, the Simpsons movie, like what in the world
Simpsons movie loses me because I feel like that's absolutely something like a brand that should have died.
Yeah. Like I just, what more story is there to tell?
Right.
What do we need to tell?
Minecraft is very justified. I think you could milk that into a trilogy.
You could milk it into a trilogy. Yeah, yes. Especially with what they left out.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about doing this podcast now, dude, is whenever we post these clips, and you get the like tiny subsection of fans that like really do care for whatever reason. Like there was somebody on one of our videos when we were talking about this that was like, dude, you gotta check out the Simpsons 2012 movie. It's like, what are we doing? Can you imagine like your claim to fame being like, I'll tell you what. If there's something you want to know about me, it's that Simpsons movie. You better talk about that 2012 Simpsons movie.
Let me tell you something. No. I don't understand. It's shocking. Put that in the list of like shocking movies that didn't deserve a sequel. That I'm shocked got a sequel. That I probably will see just because of how stunned I am that got a sequel. You know.
Yeah.
How much story? Yes, it's a great group of like 3 movies. What is the justification? I don't know a person who's seen more than 3 episodes of The Simpsons.
But I don't either.
I don't know where they're at. Like, I'm sure they're there.
Do you think it's like the people that are like, I don't know, they like totally lost all cognitive function and now they just like are stuck and they just flip on Simpsons for them?
Well, it's the people who like the George Lopez show. Like, you fall asleep and you wake up at 2 a.m. on the couch and George Lopez is like doing a swan dive across your TV screen. It's like, oh, okay, George Lopez is on, I guess. I'll just lull myself back into a coma. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's, I know that, like, wasn't it like Conan O'Brien, who you're a huge fan of?
No, huge fan.
He was a lead writer on The Simpsons, wasn't he, for a while? So it's like that. That subset of people.
That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
It's like it's like that subset of people. Again, big. We really try and buy into our redhead audience.
No, right.
Right. I don't know, man. I'm some of these movies are a little beyond me.
Yeah.
But hey, slide the check across the table and we'll be your biggest fans.
I like to think that you and I are one of the easier people to like sell on these types of things. Like, we have the most open mind, I think, of most people. Mm-hmm. And if we have no clue, then I mean, who do you think does? Like,
right. Neither you nor I feel, would need payment to hype up these movies. Like, if any of these companies were just like, hey, we'd love it if you could talk about Predator Badlands, we'd be like, you and I would be wearing like Predator masks on the podcast.
Yes.
Like, we're just trying to be champions for people.
Right.
But yeah, some of these movies are just beyond me. But
we're the bigger man.
We are the bigger man. But speaking of hyping up movies that you don't like.
Yeah, dude. I have been trying to document my watch through of Harry Potter as we go through this podcast, and it's only 1 episode deep so far. So, the Harry Potter. So
you didn't finish Chamber?
No, I did. I just meant before this.
Oh, I see.
I got to see the second Harry Potter movie. Now, first Harry Potter movie I'd seen, not a huge fan of. Nothing directly wrong with it. No, if that makes sense. It just wasn't speaking to me. Mm-hmm. I like the world building. It's just not my type.
Sure.
Okay, that was the first one, my thought. The second one...
It's not me, it's you.
Right. The second one, I think the movie in some ways was a bit better. Mm-hmm. But I have some major problems with it, and it's worse. We somehow went backwards.
Okay.
So we're off to a good start. Wait,
okay, hold on. Wait, can you reverse for a second? Okay. So you like it, you think it's better, but you have problems with it, and it's worse.
In some ways, it's better.
Okay.
It's a better movie,
I agree.
There's just some glaring things in it that really annoyed me that I think make no sense. That was enough that I was like, I'm taking it down.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And plus, when you're the first one in the series where you get to like get the initial like love of all these characters, it's like, okay, it's a little better.
Yeah.
However, with that said, I can't stand some of these characters.
You're not a fan of Moaning Myrtle?
No. Moaning Myrtle? Dude, you know who's my least favorite characters? Mm-hmm. The twins, dude. Do you know who I'm talking about?
You talking about Fred and George?
Yeah. They are losers.
Are they even in that movie a lot?
Yes,
I don't
they
even
are.
think they are.
They make cameos, and that's enough for me. Tweaks me.
What did they do in the movie that upset you? I'm trying to remember.
So
it's been a while since I've seen Chamber.
So, for the context of it, right?
Sure.
They build the whole movie. Who opened the Chamber of Secrets? Because it happened 50 years ago. And the heir of Slytherin is back. Mm-hmm. Because clearly that's the only way the Chamber of Secrets opens up.
Look out.
We build it up. We're going to figure out who it is. Boom. That's the movie. Harry, go defeat it. Right? Mm-hmm. That's the premise.
Sure.
2 hours and 45 minutes as well. Just had to add that in. However.
Sweeping epic.
Right. In the end of the movie, we get the reveal, essentially, that... then I'm totally blanking on his name now. Gosh.
You've seen the whole movie? Tom Riddle?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tom Riddle. We get the reveal that Tom Riddle is Voldemort, essentially. Mm-hmm. It's that was the version of him before. He's like a memory, essentially. So that version we see in the Chamber of Secrets knows of Voldemort, but has not taken on the experience of being Voldemort yet, because it's a memory from his previous life, is the way I took it.
Sure, it's physically like frozen in time, but like mentally he's got all the context.
Yes, yeah. Because he says, I'm doing this for Lord Voldemort. So it's like he doesn't necessarily take himself as that.
Sure.
But he understands the purpose. Mm-hmm. In Hogwarts, what is the thing that they always say specifically about Voldemort? What do they call him? They say, he who shall not be named.
Yes.
Don't even mention his name. Don't even mention his name. Mm-hmm. Now, guess how Harry and all of them and Ron figure out about this whole situation? A statue of Tom Riddle from the first time that he opened the Chamber of Secrets. They just have a trophy thing of Tom Riddle just out for everyone to see. Mm-hmm. Oh, Dad, who is that? Who's that? Who's Tom Riddle? Hey, he who shall not be named. Why do you have a mouth, first off? Am I wrong for that?
You're not. That's funny. That's a good point.
They have that, and that's how they figure out the whole situation.
Yeah.
Also, you have the buildup of who is the heir of Slytherin. Turns out it's just Tom Riddle in the cave possessing somebody else. Why didn't he do it before?
Sure.
Why just now? Why is he just doing that now? And I get that it's obviously because of the book that they bring in, from Malfoy bringing in the book. Why didn't they do that before? Why was it 50 years ago? And like the buildup just didn't do it for me. That you're like expecting it to be somebody. And I know that the tease was supposed to be that it's like, oh, it's Lucius Malfoy, that he's the guy. But they don't do that. It turns out, oh, it's actually just Tom Riddle, the guy you've been hearing about, and he's somehow bad. He's not even really, like, he's Voldemort, but he's not. And, oh, we're going to sprinkle in a little Voldemort. Oh, but he's never actually Voldemort.
We're going to tickle you with some Voldemort.
That's right. He's on the back of his head. Oh, now he's Tom Riddle. Now he's in a snake. It's like, dude, just pop out. Are we going to do this am I going to have to do this 8 movies of, it's Voldemort. It's Voldemort. I can't do it.
Honestly...
Yes.
Honestly, this is the last movie in the series where this is like a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. That's
3 is a little bit of a departure from that.
Okay, that's good.
And then there's a point halfway through the series where it's like it's just straight up Voldemort.
Oh. Okay, we'll see. That's good.
Like it's not Voldemort. He's not hiding behind anything.
Right. Okay, that's good.
And I don't think that's a big spoiler.
No,
but it's just,
no, I know he comes out at some point.
You're right.
I know he's there.
Right.
I've seen the shot of him and Harry, and they're like shooting each other's wands at each other.
Yeah. from then on, I hate when that happens, by the way. But from then on, it's just like Voldemort versus Harry.
Okay.
Or Dumbledore or whatever. Like,
yes.
Things are just going on.
Point 2.
Full steam ahead.
Point 2. Real quick.
Tom Riddle no more.
At the end, it's basically revealed to Harry and Dumbledore, who Dumbledore understands all, right? He can even sense when they're under the magic blanket.
Yep.
That Malfoy has been the guy that dropped the book off and essentially is working for Voldemort in some way. So we reveal that. Harry literally ensures that they reveal that. We're just going to let him go.
No repercussions.
Yeah, we're just going to let him go.
Yeah, that always bothered me too.
We'll let him go.
That did always bother me.
It's like in Star Wars if they realize Palpatine is behind something and they were like, but you know what? The system's corrupt enough. We'll leave him up there. And if push comes to shove, he's old. If push comes to shove, we'll figure it out. I don't get that.
He's bound to fall down the front steps at his house someday.
And just looking it up, the thing that I kept reading online was basically like, they knew that they didn't have enough concrete evidence to lock him up. Okay. Okay, you just showed me you did, first off. But second off, like, if that's even true, I'm sorry, you should be, like, proclaiming what's happening now. You just figured it out. Okay, so that's 2. Point 3, as well, is
this is so satisfying that you're finally, like, even if you don't like it, that you just finally are, like, in on the Harry Potter thing.
All right. Okay. It's enough for you? Are you sure?
Satisfying.
I feel like I'm hating on something you liked growing up.
Well, it's more just I wanted you to, like, see it.
Okay.
Like, I needed you to have the experience of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I feel like since I gave you Dune last week, I can now take this and kind of run with it.
Yes, this is just, it's been one payoff after another with just you checking out all these things. It's been fantastic. Okay. Keep going. Point 3.
We have all the house names based on these people, right? Oh, it's what's his name? Something Slytherin.
Salazar.
Salazar Slytherin.
Oh,
big bad corrupt dude, horrible dude. We've had situations like this in the real world. Oh, we know Obama, we know Trump, we know Hitler. guess what? We're going to name all our team names on, it's this person, and then Hitler. Like, I'm not trying to be so dramatic, but, like, why is it, like, how does that sound? You're showing up orientation day. You can go to that team, this team, team 3, they're good. Or you can go to the guy who was the biggest terrorist known to man in Hogwarts. He was horrible, evil wizard. Yeah, you're on that team.
And why are we naming points from this team every time to give it to Gryffindor? No favoritism involved.
Why are we naming one of the main things at this school around a wicked person?
That's a great.
What are we doing?
That's a valid point.
I don't know. So then you combine it with just me not liking, and I'm sorry, I still can't with Quidditch. I'm sorry. They gave me more Quidditch.
You don't get it?
I get it. I just think it's ridiculous. I wondered if maybe in the first one I had only seen a little bit of Quidditch to be able to like, okay, maybe I didn't fully get it. They do the same thing again. The same thing. Every time they play a game of Quidditch. This has scored. This team has scored. This team has scored. Then they cut, and you no longer hear of that. And it's just Harry versus somebody else chasing for the snitch. Eventually, Harry gets it. They win the game. I can't. Quidditch is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in movies.
You're bringing up a good point, because I actually don't know this. Is there a specific amount of points that you need in Quidditch to win by the points? Or is it literally just until the golden snitch is found?
I don't know, but they either A, didn't explain it well enough, or they shouldn't have every game end with Harry catching the golden snitch. I mean, that is dumb. Here's what my proposition would be to Quidditch.
You're correct. Like, even if there is a point number, it's not specified.
Never used it.
Right, so it takes the value away. Mm-hmm. I know what you mean.
And
no, there is no specific amount of points that wins a game of Quidditch. So it's literally just going back and forth, throwing things into the loops.
Right, just pointless. It doesn't matter. Until one of the two of them get the snitch.
Wow.
Which, you know what I'd be okay with is if there was a point value you needed, right? And getting the snitch was really hard. And it's like, if they don't get it by the end of regulation, that's it. Like, it didn't matter.
Right.
But they don't. Every single time the game ends with him catching the snitch. What are the point of the other 10 players just throwing the so-and-so scored? Who cares? Just catch the dang snitch.
There's no point to Quidditch.
The's no point to Quidditch. I hate Quidditch.
This is blowing my mind right now. Is this like mindless consumerism that they talk about? Like that people say like this is just mindless. Like I'm sitting here and I'm invested in a Quidditch game, but it means nothing. Like my whole life I've been like, what's gonna happen? It doesn't mean anything. Wow, dude.
Right? Isn't that something?
Emotional.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like I said this the first time we talked about this, but I'm sure most people didn't hear it.
Yeah.
But it feels like if you're playing basketball 5-on-5, you have all your guys. This is the main thing, right? You're playing points back and forth, back and forth. There's no point amount that wins the game. There's no timer on when the points matter. Yeah. It's just then you have two guys on the court at the same time, just chucking up half-court shots. First one to make the half-court shot, the team wins. And every single time you play the game, even if that's not how, and I'm misinterpreting it, every single time, someone hits the half-court shot and they win the game. Then what the heck was the point of the other 10?
Right. First person to swallow the basketball whole. They're just chalking up 3-pointers, half-court shots. Interesting, dude.
I don't know. That's my piece.
That just blew my mind. Because Quidditch doesn't go away.
I doubt it, and that's what's
the Voldemort cop-outs where he's working through other people, that does.
You know what I would...
But Quidditch doesn't. That's interesting. It means nothing.
The what is it called? Deathly Hallows?
Yeah.
Part 2.
Oof. Peak.
I bet you it ends with Harry versus Voldemort in a game of catching the golden snitch. That's how it's going to end. They're both flying around on their broom trying to catch a golden snitch.
No comment.
Good old time.
I'm not saying anything. No spoilers.
Could be that.
My lips are sealed.
I'll try and keep updating as we go.
Rubber meets road.
I'll keep an open mind.
Sure, okay, well, I'll say I appreciate that, but also the points you've made are valid.
Okay.
Like you haven't complained about a thing that doesn't deserve pointing out.
Okay.
Yeah, thus far. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think you're actually going to really like Prisoner of Azkaban.
Is that the third one?
Yes, it's very good. It's
what?
Maybe the second best one.
Oh, really?
It's very good.
Do we get a heater stretch? Like, when does it get good?
If I had to put it to like a...
Can you give me your ranking, actually?
Yes, off the top of my head. I think I would go Deathly Hallows Part 2, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Can you also say the number? Which one comes out of 8?
So number 8, Deathly Hallows Part 2 at top.
Uh-huh.
Then number 3, Prisoner of Azkaban. Number 6, The Half-Blood Prince.
Okay.
I think then because I grew up with it. I was like 10.
1.
You know, I think I'd go 1.
Okay.
Then 2. Then 5. Then 4, and then Deathly Hallows Part 1. It's not necessarily it's not a bad movie at all, Deathly Hallows Part 1, but you can see that it's literally like just filler to build up to the end. 2. Yeah. So it's almost like you kind of write it off because it doesn't feel like a complete movie.
Now, can you fill me in? I've heard that it's very controversial ending of Part 2, Deathly Hallows. A lot of people have gripes about it. Or is it Part 1 that I'm mixing it up with? There's something that happens that people are annoyed about. Some people like the ending, some people hate it. That's what I've heard.
As like a lifelong Harry Potter person, like a viewer of Harry Potter, and I didn't want to use that term. Feels like a slur.
You Potterhead.
It's like a Disney adult, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But as somebody who's like grown up with the movies and read the books, like when I was like 9 or 10, it seems like the gripe people have is just the end of the big final thing plays out wildly different in the movies. Same result.
Than the book.
Same result, but a completely different interaction, different dialogue, different everything, different setting.
So that's why it bothered people.
I think so. It's just like it's book loyalists, but I think that there's merit to both. I think both are good in their own right, and I'm glad we got different things. The book works a lot in the context of a book. But I think that it wouldn't have translated well because it's dialogue heavy, so it's a lot of like get on with it already. You're chirping back and forth, and it works for a book, but where you need to fill that space because there's no visual thing to attach yourself to. But for a movie, you kind of need to let the visuals speak for themselves, and so I appreciate the way they did things in the movie. But that, to my knowledge, is what people are.
Gotcha.
They have a problem with just kind of how it all ends. But like the main skeleton of the story is still there. It's just it's played out more for a cinematic feel. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll probably like that.
I think
I'll probably like that.
Yes, yeah. But I would say for you, definitely like when you finish the series, like it might even just be interesting. I would suggest like go back and just see how the book does it differently, even just for like fun. It's very interesting. Looking over your shoulder.
Are you talking to somebody back here?
I know you're not talking.
It cannot be me.
I would say it's interesting to see the differences.
Reed and Harry Potter do not go together.
I'm not saying read it.
Diabolical combo.
I'm just saying like go back and maybe like watch a YouTube video on like the differences.
I can do that. This guy?
You're talking to your boy right now? Okay, well, Harry Potter, we're 2 out of 8. 2 out of 8 in. We're almost there. Almost there.
All right, I need you to introduce this next thing we're going to be doing because you had a fantastic idea.
Well, we've hit a little bit of a content plateau, as they say in the business. They don't, but I've heard we say that. In terms of movies and TVs, when we hit December, are just gonna from Stranger Things on, which we are pilled on. Everything it doesn't come back down until Doomsday. That being said, right now we're just looking for something to do. So I suggested that we do a multi-week bracket game, a tournament of sorts, sort of March Madness style, with the Marvel movies, where today, on this episode, we'll cover phases 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. In a head-to-head matchup thing. For example, it might be, I don't know what you did up for us, and you were kind enough to do up the matchups for us. It could be Iron Man 1 versus Thor. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we just go down the line until we pick a champion from each phase. And then next week we'll do phases 3 and 4 maybe, and then phases 5 and 6 or whatever in the next thing. And we'll pick a champion from each phase, and then it'll all build up to a climactic event of sorts, where several weeks down the road, just in time for Stranger Things hype, we will crown the greatest, no bias involved, unequivocally, without a doubt, the greatest Marvel movie of all time.
Peak.
Set it in stone, stamp the card,
lock it in,
ship it out.
Yes.
The best of the best.
That's right.
So, until then, we got to kick things off with phases 1 and 2. You put together a couple matchups. You're going to read them off, bracket style. We got a couple. I'm assuming it's round based, so we'll go rounds.
We're doing rounds,
and we're going to pick the best Phase 1 movie and the best Phase 2 movie. And we both have to agree, but at first we might disagree. So we both have to come to a mutual conclusion, but we might disagree. You might prefer Cap, the First Avenger, and I might prefer Iron Man 2. We have to come to
a conclusion together.
Right, and we have to take bias out of it in the end. We can bring bias into it, but we can't leave the room with any bias.
That's right. You can bring it all in. You gotta leave it in the room. Once it comes in, it's gotta stay.
They say leave it out there. No, leave it in here.
The room. Bring it in, but you leave it in there.
So, do we have a name? I don't think we have a name. We'll figure out a name down the road. Yeah. But this is the MCU, the MCU GOAT bracket.
Yeah. That's perfect.
We'll title it that for now.
We're gonna get our Phase 1 and 2 winner today, right? And then we'll keep them in our pile.
We'll walk away from
the playoffs.
We'll walk away from this knowing without a doubt what the best Phase 1 movie is and the best Phase 2 movie.
Yeah, agreed. Okay.
All right. So we want to get started here?
Yes. So the way I did this is there are 6 movies from Phase 1 and Phase 2, so 12 total. Okay. But because of that, I have it that we have 2 bio winners and we have 4 matchups. You get the gist.
Interesting.
So 2v2. The winners of those get to face the 2 bye winners.
Awesome.
Now, who are the bye winners, you might ask? What I did...
You're talking to me?
The 2 bye winners for each phase, I picked based on which had the highest Letterboxd rating.
Sure. Just consensus. Right. People seem to like
what people say. Sure. Not necessarily what we say.
No.
Could be that guy.
No.
Could be Dave on the...
No.
Running the...
Yep. You might not like the Toronto Blue Jays, but they earn the right to be in the conversation.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so starting it off, Phase 1, our first matchup, we have The Incredible Hulk versus Iron Man 2.
We counting down from 3? And if we disagree, I guess we argue and flesh it out, but I feel like if we agree, we just move right on, right?
This is a tough one.
Is it? Is it a tough one?
No. Okay.
Okay. Ready? 3,
2, 1. Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You agree?
Incredible Hulk. Appreciate that they canonized it with Cap 4.
Yep.
Otherwise, get it out.
Meh.
Yeah, it's the one that feels detached from everything else.
I think Iron Man 2 is a little meh to me too. It's
got some fun stuff in there though.
It does.
Like
that's the thing.
The racetrack fight between Iron Man and Whiplash. There's just a lot to like there. The introduction of Black Widow.
Yes, there's a lot of fun stuff. I don't love the gist of the way they do Tony. I know it makes sense, but it kind of makes the movie not as fun.
Right.
Because of his big thing being that he's so uber confident in all the other movies, and then the fact that you kind of get him in Iron Man 2 and 3, you see the struggle, which I know makes him more relatable, but it also makes it a bit more he's not as
They do tease the emotional depth a little bit there because there's the dynamic where he kind of resents his dad, and it kind of plays out throughout the whole movie until it culminates to where he discovers that his dad actually loved him more than he ever thought, and in my greatest creation is you, and there is some emotional stuff there. You see that his arrogance is not just arrogance for the sake of being arrogant; it's played out as a defense mechanism.
Yeah,
which I think benefits him well based on where the character goes as the franchise progresses.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
Okay. So Iron Man 2, our first winner.
Yeah. I think I'm satisfied with that.
If it never advances past this point, at least it won the first matchup.
That's right. First eliminated, Incredible Hulk. Okay. Our second matchup. So our second matchup now is we have Thor versus Iron Man 1. I feel very confident about this one too.
Yes, I do too.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
I think Iron Man 1 is one of the more underrated MCU movies, especially considering it was the first the first thing.
I don't even think it needed to be that great of a movie.
Yeah,
it is. So thankfully, there's that. But I think just based simply upon what it led to and what it paved the way for, I think the movie could have been a 4 out of 10, and it still would have probably moved on because just the cultural impact of what that movie meant for superhero movies and for entertainment. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. It doesn't even hold the same entertainment value of a movie like Infinity War. Not because I don't think Infinity War is worse than Iron Man, but it's simply just a transcendent. Nobody had thought to do this thing.
Yeah,
on a level that big, ever. And it pulled it off. And it didn't even necessarily have to, and it still did. I think it could have been Incredible Hulk quality, and it still would have led to... As long as that post-credit scene is there, people would have come back. And it just happens to also be a great movie. So.
It's a great movie.
And we got to give Thor props. Not the best movie. I don't like how much time spent on Earth. And I don't really like the regular like Earth side characters. Natalie Portman's character, Stellan Skarsgård's character, the other lady, Darby, something. Yep. But I just... They paint the picture of Asgard so well, and they merge the real world with a fantastical, mystical, otherworldly dimension flawlessly, to where you believe that a man is making suits out of iron, and a man just got dug out of the ice after 60, 70 years, and in that same universe, there's a guy sitting on a golden throne in a castle that's in front of a bridge made of rainbows. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, it's very hard to pull that off, you know what I'm saying? But they did it. So give Thor credit where credit's due, but it's not Iron Man.
I like your take with the Earth side of things.
Yeah.
I don't love the side characters as much. Like the stuff with Asgard. I think Thor sometimes is a bit more of a character that I like as a character than more so than his movies. Not just because of people saying they're the worst thing ever. I don't mean in terms of necessarily the quality, but just like what goes on in them is just like...
Yeah.
They're okay, you know? They're just okay.
Right.
Iron Man 1, dude. That is one of my sneaky... That's a top 10 for me. MCU, probably.
Really?
Easy. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. We'll have to revisit that at some point. Yeah. We've never done our rankings on this.
Yeah. We'll do that at some point.
Yeah.
But everything there with Jeff Bridges, man, and Tony Stark built this. And dude, like that whole... I see so many edits from that movie, too. And the ending when I'm Iron Man.
Yep. And I do love Don Cheadle as War Machine. But Terrence Howard, just the next time, baby.
I like him better. Is that crazy?
He
at least in the Iron Man movies.
I think he sells the character better.
He fits it so much. Like he's more believable as like a military general guy.
And I like if you put the two actors together, I like Terrence's personality more for the MCU.
Agreed.
And I think there would have been some magic moments in Infinity War and Endgame with him. Like, he would have been so good.
Yes, I feel like he had a chance to be more of like the Bucky to Captain America than he's perceived now. Like, I don't think many people care that much about Don Cheadle right now.
No,
as War Machine in MCU at all.
Yeah,
especially after Secret Invasion. But anyway, I just think he had more of a natural fit for the role. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Is that crazy?
No, it's not. And I'll say the whole dispute about how he was recast, it boiled down to he wanted leading actor money for the movie.
Yeah.
And they gave it to Robert Downey Jr. instead, and he felt was unfair. Which...
What a fumble.
If you think about it, like, if people dog on him for getting angry about that, I mean, he was a big actor at the time, and Robert Downey Jr. was struggling, and this was like Robert Downey Jr.'s life raft.
Yeah.
And we love Robert Downey Jr., but I just, a friend of the pod, but I just feel like it made sense for somebody at that time. He might not be that big now, but at the time it makes sense that he would be looking for leading man money. I mean, there's been other movies where the leading role in the movie is not the highest paid actor. That happens constantly.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I almost get it.
It's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Especially when you don't know what it's going to be.
Right, I just pay the guy the money.
It's kind of like he pulled his money out of crypto, like in like right before everything took off.
Sure,
you know?
Sure.
It's like, man,
yeah,
like I get it, but like,
right, you probably would have gotten the money down the road.
You could have been on such a you would have gotten your stack.
That's a great point. That is a
great
point.
But I get it in the time where it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
man, you fumbled.
It just would have been great to see him. I even think in like Civil War, when you think about how like War Machine kind of gets caught in between, where it's like he's of course with Iron Man and Tony, but at the same time he sympathizes with Cap, and he understands that he's just a good guy trying to like do the right thing and not be held back by the government.
Yeah,
and I think that Terrence Howard would have sold that far better than Don Cheadle does, because Don Cheadle almost approaches everything with Rhodey like cynical, sarcastic quipper.
Yes.
You know, like he just quips all the time, and everything's like kind of a reason to like have a sarcastic joke. And I think that like there would have been a more empathetic
serious side.
Yeah,
they're both to that way,
right?
That like it balances, but it's more like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it just doesn't fit as much.
So there you go. So we got Iron Man.
Yep.
We got Iron Man 2.
So that brings us to our now big matchups, final four for Phase 1.
Okay.
All right.
The bye is over.
We now
Lock
have...
in.
These are good matchups. Well, this first one, at least, is a good matchup.
Okay.
Captain America First Avenger versus Iron Man 1.
Okay. Okay.
I'm really curious what you're going to say on this.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Captain America.
Yeah,
really?
Cap is moving forward for me.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
Cap, dude.
Me too.
This might be the last time you're okay with my answer being Cap, because it's not going to be the last time.
Wow. Okay.
It's not going to be the last time I'm going to probably favor that movie.
Okay. I'm not even trying to. That's one of my
It's so good.
It's so good.
People do not give that movie the credit.
Why do people say it's boring?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a little slow and boring. Where?
It's one of those movies I've seen complaints everywhere for it, and I've never seen a founded complaint about it. Like, I just see people giving the blanket it's not good statements.
Yeah.
And it's not like...
I'm okay with the Red Skull complaints that they have.
What are they?
Just the way he's kind of done and the way he kind of doesn't fit with the rest of the story. Like, they make it enough of a grounded story, but then he's, like, not at all.
Right, but then you got a guy with no skin on his
yes.
face. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Which I get. But at the same time, I also don't care.
Right.
It's also Captain America with
like, that's
super
the whole point.
serum.
That's the whole point. It's like they're rewriting history. It's like there were the Nazis,
mm-hmm.
and then in the Marvel comics, it was the Red Skull. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, he just is there. Like, it's not like it's not like they just came up with some random character. Like, he's supposed to feel out of place. It's like a unique.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's Hydra.
Dude, I can't imagine watching that movie. I wish I got to watch that movie for the first time without knowing the context of what comes.
I know.
Oh my gosh. I know. Because that would have been mind-blowing. I had a date. Like, that line would have crushed me if I watched that without knowing what was going to come.
When did you watch it for the first time? Was it at post-Avengers?
No, I had seen it at least. I think Civil War had come out the first time I watched it.
Oh, interesting.
Because really, when I first started watching movies, Marvel at all, was like around 2016-17 range.
Okay.
Was when I was in stuff.
Oh, interesting.
So that
would have been nuts.
Yeah.
Huh.
But again, then you had more of a hint of I was always subscribed to the I wish him and Natasha got together. I was on that train. I was always that guy.
It wouldn't have been the worst thing.
I would have been for it. But if you didn't know Winter Soldier was a thing and all these other things, if you just had that movie, man, that's crushing.
Yeah.
And then for him to be the big reveal that he comes into modern day, because just knowing how they would have done that, I don't know. I mean, you knew it was obvious, but still, the way they do it is so good.
It's so well
that
played out.
Scene when he comes back out finally in New York City and he's looking around.
And I'm just such a sucker for World War II movies.
Yes,
dude. I'm just a sucker for just the patriotism just goes all the way up.
Gosh,
here, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. And you get the Marvel logos in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh. Goodness,
it's
dude.
So good.
It's awesome.
And
it's awesome.
the hue that they do, so it feels very World War II-esque. And
fall back in line, Rogers.
Yeah,
oh my goodness. And then he jumps on the grenade. Oh my goodness. It's awesome, dude. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's just so well done. And even the doctor talking to him about I'm not looking for the perfect soldier, I'm looking for a good man. It's so awesome.
I would argue it's in the top 3 MCU if you were to show it to a non-superhero fan.
I totally agree.
For the sake of it feeling like a modern movie.
I totally agree with you.
It's so good.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely when I was talking to Sage about showing her the Marvel movies for the first time, because she hasn't seen any of them aside from the Spider-Man ones, because we watched through Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I said to her I want to do this in order of release. I know this doesn't make any sense to you, Sage, but I was I the first one, regardless of order of release. I think we should watch Cap
Agreed.
first. I think that would rope you in more than Iron Man would. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, dude. All right, so we got Cap.
Yep, Cap
just eliminated Iron Man. Wow.
Yep.
Okay, and now
I think we said enough about Iron Man.
So we have Iron Man 2, Cap, and Avengers.
So now we have left Avengers 1 versus Iron Man 2.
Let me think.
Unfortunately, ponder it. It is a tough one.
Let's sleep on it.
It's a tough one. Should we? I feel like we need to just do this one quick and set up our final matchup.
Yeah, we can talk about the Avengers when the Avengers is against a worthy opponent.
Yeah. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Avengers 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with the limited amount of movies, that's just what it had to be. But,
it was always going to be these two.
It was always going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Avengers.
Right, so now the big
so
kahuna.
We've got Avengers 1 versus Captain America: First Avenger.
It's a great matchup. I hope we disagree on this one so we can talk about it.
All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Avengers
Cap.
1.
I'll say Cap. And I was
okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad we disagree.
Yeah, and I get it,
but I'm not.
I totally get it, dude. Like I totally get it. And if I end up having to sacrifice my opinion, I'm fine with it. Because I know this is no bias. This is my bias pick. I love Cap 1. Like, seriously, like you said, you probably made my point for me. It's one of the few that, like, you would show Cap to get somebody into the MCU.
However, I'm going to counter that because I think if you're going to show somebody, like, proper superheroing done and, like, make you, like actual superheroing stuff.
Like, what is this?
Avengers 1 is, like, the perfect sum up. Nothing too sad. You see the cohesion. And, like, you don't really have to have seen the previous stuff. Now, I'm not one of those people. I know there's a lot of people that say, oh, you shouldn't watch Phase 1. Yes, you should. You should absolutely. It enhances it so much more. But still, it's tough because I think there's just so much happening in Avengers 1. Is this... You know what? I would say Cap is maybe the better movie as just a straight-up movie.
Yeah.
But there's just too many cool things that happen in Avengers 1.
Avengers 1 to me feels like 2018-19 like Josh Allen on the Bills. It was like the Bills have their guy that could take them all the way. And everything's clicking there. If they could just get like a couple of these other pieces in, oh boy, this is dangerous. Like you're watching Avengers and you're like this is what this well-oiled machine looks like with just 6 characters. What happens when Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and all these people start coming, Black Panther start coming in? Like this is going to be nuts if we can get the whole gang together. And like you see Thanos and you see the writing on the wall. You're like, I see the formula, and I don't see the bigger picture yet, but like they've pulled off enough that like I'm in. Like and, like it's potential. Like before its potential unactualized. It's like all the pieces were there. They just needed to bring more people in for it to feel like a really lived in universe.
So you're saying it's lower just because it's not quite there, or you're just giving it its flowers?
I'm saying it was the most game-changing movie probably that had been done in 45 years in film when it came out. But I think given how big the MCU has gotten since then, it almost dampens the impact of the movie now that there's just bigger things to look at. But you know what I'm saying?
I kind of tend to agree with you in a way, but I kind of tend to feel like then it becomes more of a... I like simplistic storytelling sometimes.
Sure, of course.
And I think sometimes with it feeling like you keep needing to upping things, that it's nice to go back to the roots and be like, look at this before all these other side characters. Like, we just get to see the people we like.
Right.
My other argument
fit all the main characters in the same room.
Outside of some of the costume designs of things, like everything in... Yeah.
It's awful.
It's really bad. It is really bad. It's the prime of a lot of those characters.
That's
true. I know they haven't like come together yet, but like the Steve and Iron Man thing, like the whole time, is really good. Like their dynamic is so good, and the amount of one-liners that come from that, like so many good ones. What's your plan of attack? Or what was the
plan attack?
Yeah, I have a plan.
Yeah,
just so many good things, and like the whole scene with them all arguing and you take off the mask. What are you? Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, and then Black Widow. Like I don't all of that. There's so many cool
Banner's holding the scepter.
I think there's just a little more. It's tough. I would put both, like personally in Letterboxd. I have it as 4.5 out of 5. Both of them.
Yes, I agree.
Both of them.
I totally agree.
Both. Give me both.
Why not both? I totally agree. And if I have to drop my opinion here, I will, because I'm putting bias into this, and I think you're speaking more practically, as you should, and as we both should.
But you know what's annoying me? But I kind of wish we didn't have the same opinion on this, because I know most people don't. We both are just in sync about the first Avenger. Most people,
right.
It wouldn't even be a question to them.
Yeah, just drop Cap.
But I'm so in on that movie too.
Yeah.
So I would back it if you're like really strongly feeling that. If you feel very strongly, because I could go either way.
I mean, we both love Cap. It's just a great story with a great cast, and it just needed to exist to push the story forward. But practically speaking,
Avengers just does more.
Avengers changed everything.
Yeah.
So I feel like it has to go through. But if we're putting emotions into it, Cap is probably moving on for me. But I think we have to take it out.
Okay.
I think we have to just push Avengers forward.
I'm actually thinking we do, because no spoilers, but there might be a decent shot that there is another Cap movie in Phase 2.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I think we move on there.
Yeah, and honestly, I think Avengers has a chance to beat out a couple of these other movies in these other phases. I don't think Cap would stand a chance in these future rounds. I agree. So I think we move Avengers in.
Yes.
So I think Avengers crowning
boom
the tippy top of Phase 1.
Phase 1. Okay.
The winner.
Let's get into Phase 2.
Creme de la creme.
Phase 2, first matchup. This is a heavy hitter.
Okay.
Battle of Champions.
Who's got the bye?
Oh, the two buys are Winter Soldier and Guardians 1.
Great. Okay, awesome.
So, first matchup. Iron Man 3, Thor Dark World.
Heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters.
Man.
Top of the class.
Wow.
This is suck versus suckier.
Iron Man 3 versus Thor the Dark World. I know people have come around to Iron Man 3. I've seen the discourse start to shift on it's not that bad. It's bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's not a good
But
movie.
they're both pretty bad.
Yeah.
I actually don't hate Thor Dark World as much as most people.
No.
I still don't like it.
Visually, it's great. I appreciate that you've corrected me on this. Like, visuals can only take a movie so far.
So far. Golly. I really don't like either.
I have an answer for this.
Can I get your answer first?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. What would you say?
I'd say Iron Man 3. Move forward.
Okay, I'll back that. There's at least some redeemable parts.
If the Mandarin in that movie had been a legit villain and not a fake out, that would have been a top 5 villain. Like, we'd be talking about the performances of the Mandarin as like a top 5 villain performance in the MCU. Mm-hmm. And it was just a fake out, and it killed me. Like, one of the most devastated moments I can remember being just like crushed by a reveal in a movie, because I was just like, no, dude.
They build it up.
He just seemed so good, dude.
Yes. That was the thing. I remember watching that the first time and feeling like he had a legit, like,
yeah,
I don't know where we're going. Like, this might actually be a tough test for him. And then, like, the build up, and then it's just not.
You don't know who I am. You don't know where I am, and you'll never see me coming. Dude, he just was so awesome.
But then it just, like, it's like, oh, you're like...
You're just a schmo.
Yeah.
In bed, dude, in a robe.
Yeah, you kind of suck.
It just was a bummer. But, like, Thor didn't have any build-up that could bum you out. It just was a bad movie.
It was just meh to me. Like, there wasn't, like, too many highs or lows. It was just kind of,
some good Loki stuff.
Just kind of sucks.
Some good Loki stuff, but even he dies and he comes back. So it's like, what are you going to do?
Okay, yep. Do it again.
So, right. So okay. I feel like Iron Man 3 is an okay...
At the end of the day, it ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter.
It's not making it past the
Out of all of the movies, these are the worst two I think we've talked about in Phase 1 and 2 so far.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they're
totally
both
agree.
the worst.
Okay, next up.
All right, next matchup, we've got Age of Ultron versus Ant-Man.
I'll be totally real. This might be the hardest one yet for me.
Really?
Not because it's like, I love them both so much. Like, I like them both the exact same. I think in my MCU ranking on Letterboxd, I have them literally like right next to each other.
I feel like these matchups are good.
I think they're both like 7.5 out of 10s for me.
I think
Ant-Man is far better than people give it credit for, and Age of Ultron, same thing, I think. Is it the most convoluted of all of them? Yes. It's not the best Avengers movie, but it's still very good, and Ultron's great. I gotta think.
You know, I don't know if this is a weird take. I almost feel more disappointed by Age of Ultron. Not that it's a bad movie. It just didn't, like, hit as hard for me. And in some ways, Ant-Man was something I wasn't, like, needing to be great. And it was, like, it was just fun.
A great movie,
yeah.
Right.
And I don't know.
Like, the final battle's on a Thomas the Tank Engine, like, train track. Like, it's low
ridiculous,
stakes.
Yeah.
Very low stakes. It's just a heist movie.
Yeah, but I think that in some ways, though, it's more fun, especially when we've got the other Avengers movies that we do that are, like, so highly touted.
You're absolutely correct.
I would probably go Ant-Man. You know what I just watched the other day, too, is that I love that moment at the end that's, like, supposedly unscripted, where they're both talking, Ant-Man, and then I don't even remember his name.
At the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp, when he's like, I'll be back or something, or I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'll see you. Yeah.
Where?
Where? What? I mean, we can go out if you want to. No, you're good.
I don't know, man. I know we have to agree. I think my initial response would be Age of Ultron. Because I feel inclined often to go towards the bigger movies with, like, more world building. But also, like, it introduced, like, it teased the Infinity Stones. Remember when Thor gets in that pool and he has that vision of the future?
Yeah.
And then you got Vision, you got Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver. There was a lot of additions.
But I thought you more than anybody was more annoyed about the Quicksilver thing.
I was very bothered from opening night. Our opening day about the Quicksilver thing. Very good character that I think should have been brought back if he didn't stick around. Maybe you're right, because Ant-Man ultimately is just a movie that wasn't trying to be anything special. It just was like, hey, here's Ant-Man. He's here now.
Age of Ultron feels like the only thing I'll give it is the first 20 minutes in that opening scene too are really peak stuff.
That slow-mo scene when they all dive into the thing, it's great.
Like the winter setting too, when they're all flying off the bikes and stuff. Yeah, that's really good.
It's great. When Tony goes into the thing and he's like trying to find like the secret thing and he presses the thing and it opens up.
Yeah.
It's like it's the Avengers. That is the Avengers at their best. I think regardless of where the Avengers have gone in all of their Avengers movies, like that winter scene is literally like
the core.
It's the greatest embodiment in a movie, like comic come to life of what the Avengers are in their prime. Mm-hmm. Like that is the Avengers in their prime. Like, just the one continuous shot of all of them clicking. Thor hitting Cap's shield, and Hawkeye doing, like, the freaking bow tricks behind the tree, and Black Widow running people down with their bike.
And their suits are all, like, in peak form. Yeah, it's really good.
That might be the best cinematography we've gotten in any Avengers movie. That's interesting. I loved the hazy tint on everything. I thought that it was very cool.
Was that a 2014 movie?
15, I think.
15?
Yeah. Okay. It's crazy to think that it feels like there's such a distance between them. Like it's weird to think that came out and then Ant-Man and then it was Civil War.
Yeah.
Like it feels like there should have been more
right
between.
After. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely feels like it was like a 5-year gap or something.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember there being more.
You're right. That period of like 2014 to 17, like the fact that Black Panther came out like 2.5 years after
Spider-Man.
Yeah, and like right after Age of Ultron, like weird, yeah.
But I'll say Ant-Man because it's a fun movie, and Age of Ultron I know has like some convoluted stuff, but I really do like Age of Ultron, and Ultron is in my top 5 villains in the MCU. I'm excited.
He's more to me just a wasted potential thing.
Yes, and I'm glad we're getting him in Vision Quest though. I think he'll be good. It'll be good to have James Spader.
So we're moving Ant-Man on.
Yep, Ant-Man on. All right, we'll give him the.
So let's do this bracket. We got the big final four here.
Okay.
Right. So we now have. Oh, this is a big time matchup. Captain America: Winter Soldier versus Iron Man 3. Take a second to think.
Thank goodness, dude. All right.
This is the one problem with doing phases for this. It's like
we
there's always going to be at least a couple matchups.
A scapegoat. There's going to be a scapegoat.
So with that said,
we don't even count down from 3. Count down from 1.
Iron Man. No.
Of course, Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier.
In Winter Soldier, there's a chance. I mean, this is the first one I feel could go all the way.
It could. It's really It's
like
really
it
insane.
could, and there'd be people who would understand and agree. Mm-hmm. You probably won't, but
I'm trying to think of how many movies I'd probably rank ahead of it. I don't. It's small.
Not many.
Small list.
Yeah, like four movies maybe. And that's all. Again, that's bias included.
Mm-hmm. Let's save talking about that for a second, so we can set up our final matchup.
Yeah, again, if we don't talk about a movie, we'll talk about it when it's against a worthy opponent.
Yes. Guardians versus Ant-Man. Guardians 1 versus Ant-Man. I'm taking Guardians 1.
Yeah, Guardians 1.
I feel pretty confident about
that. We love Paul Rudd.
Yep.
But one's got to go.
We're good to go here. Yeah.
One's got to go.
So now let's bring them together. We got Guardians 1 versus Captain America: Winter Soldier. This is challenging. This is a nice matchup.
Because you were just saying it. I don't know many movies that are better, but there are areas of Guardians 1 where you could make the argument that they are
so iconic.
Yeah.
It's just, I think more consensusly, like, as a movie, I think it's Winter Soldier, but at the same time, like, if you just take the poll of, like, what Guardians 1 did for people, comparatively,
it set the tone for the MCU. Yeah. Like, the MCU hasn't, the MCU hasn't come down from its Guardians influence since, and in some respects, it hasn't recovered. because I think that there's some characters that have been made out to be jokes now because the Guardians took things in a joking manner.
Oh, the stupid James Gunn effect.
Like, Guardians 1 did so many good things. It was so impactful from a music standpoint. Like, there's movies now, like superhero movies, just like have these like regular like music montages because of Guardians. Like,
right,
it set the tone and the example in so many areas and took so many people by surprise. I remember summer of 2014 when that movie dropped. I remember sitting down at a family gathering with extended family grandparents, and everyone was like, "Did you see Guardians?" Like, it was like it was bigger than the MCU. It was like just it was a superhero movie that was an experience.
I remember, to your point, especially with talking about VidAngel too, I remember watching it in class one time with the VidAngel site, which I know it's like every single joke was taken out. But I remember talking about that. I remember my dad showing it to me, which was like, at that point, it's not like either of us were like trying to do anything either. Like, it was more like, it wasn't a superhero movie to me at the time. It was just a movie.
Yes,
it was just a big movie.
Yep, in the Cap arena where it's like it's good enough to be shown on its own.
Yeah. So it's really special.
It is. Again, there's no good, there's no outright obvious movie to eliminate here. I'm sad to see either of these go.
Yeah. With that said, Winter Soldier is just absurd. It's absurdly good.
It's one of the best political thrillers we've gotten in the 21st century.
The action is unparalleled.
It's amazing. The build up with Bucky. I mean, comic book fans knew what to expect, but goodness,
the rip off.
Wow, dude.
Every
just
time
awesome.
either
the soundtrack,
them are on a motorcycle too is just so awesome.
And you get the introduction of the Russo brothers. The tone, Robert Redford gives a great performance as the villain. Nick Fury, you need to keep both eyes open. Yeah, it's got to be there. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, Guardians 1 is one of the best experiences in the MCU. Winter Soldier is one of the best movies the MCU has ever put out. That Marvel has ever put out.
Will you give a little sneak peek here? Top 5? MCU?
You're saying would it be
is it in your,
yes.
is it
Yeah,
okay.
It is.
It's in mine too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it probably could go all the way, but we'll see. We'll have to see, because objectively it's one of the best constructed movies. It's just a flat out great movie that I've seen people with no emotional investment in the superhero genre just like scream this movie's praises from the rooftops.
Yeah.
So there you go.
As days mature, man, I get more and more closer to saying Cap is my favorite trilogy of all time.
It's so good, dude.
The whole trilogy. Do you know what's
We're ignoring 4, because 4 is just a legacy.
No.
4 is a legacy thing that built the universe.
Doesn't
but
count.
The core trilogy of...
Dude, if Civil War had a more, like, conclusive end in the way of it not being, like, something that was setting up more on Marvel, like, I think it would be.
Yeah.
In terms of quality of the movies it is, it just doesn't feel like a trilogy in a way, you know?
I think it's the best...
You get what I'm trying to say? Like, the first two do. The third one just feels a little too, like...
commercialized.
Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Then
it was too bought into the trying to build out everything.
Yeah.
It probably should have just been Civil War. Yeah.
But, yeah, very good.
So we've got our champions. We've got... Going into the next phase, we'll revisit those in a couple weeks when we come back to the champions of each phase. Right. We've got champion of phase 1. We've got Avengers.
Captain America Winter Soldier.
Champion of phase 2, we got Cap the Winter Soldier.
That's right. I guess you're going to have to come back. We got phases 3, 4, and 5.
That's going to be something else, dude. And then we'll crown our champion, and then we've got some Stranger Things action, baby. Oh, just in time for Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Warm up the quiche.
No. Do not. No quiche. No quiche will be had.
It's going to be so good, dude. How you feeling? You feeling good? You feel good about our champions? You feel good?
I feel good. Man. I'm happy.
It's going to be fun, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it out.
Just the beginning of next fun couple months, too, with this. So, looking forward to it.
Come on. We're going to have to string up the lights.
Yeah, dude.
We should get matching Santa hats.
I actually do have one.
Do you?
Yeah, dude.
I got to get a Santa hat.
Cook it up. But, as always... If you're in the Upside Down, do not let Vecna get his hands on you.